Welcome back, one and all, to the watch party. This is the Mind's Eye Theater, and we are officially giving a shout out to lichens and gentlemen, children of the night, nocturnals, night terrors, and all things that go bump in the night. Welcome to our monthly treatment of shock therapy. The doctor will see you now. Consider us your night watchmen for this evening's festivities here at the Mind's Eye Theater. We invite you to violate curfew with us for this graveyard shift. I am your horror host incarnate for this sold-out show. Joining me tonight is the dearly departed Traumadom.
What's going on, guys?
That's it?
Yeah.
You have to forgive him. It's been a long week for him,
Yeah.
as has been for me as well. But as far as my adoring public is concerned, consider this your invitation to a birthday. Tonight's creature presentation turns 10 years old. The party will be at a cabin in the woods with no cell phone reception, no Wi-Fi, and no hope for escape. Our itinerary is as follows. At 8:45, trivia night of the popular show Deadite with the Stars. 9:30, board games. Who doesn't love Operation? We'll accept volunteers to play the cadaver. 10 p.m. We'll gather around the fireplace for a reading. I hope everyone brought their copy of the Book of the Dead to follow along. And we'll be cutting the cake at 10:30. We don't have cutlery, so we'll use a chainsaw instead. Fun for the whole family. And we don't have any alcohol because our liability only covers spiritual possession and water damage. So, we encourage you to bring your boomstick. As far as a film rating, it just so happens, I didn't know this previously, but Traumadom, my good sir, you have not seen this before.
No, I have not.
Well, actually, that's good, because that way I have seen this before. This will be a nice change of pace, because it's something that I, on one hand, have seen, but Traumadom is coming fresh to this experience. So, as far as the rest of y'all's, we have a totem pole for you. Your expectations can be bottom of the barrel, shallow grave, high stakes, and Traumadom. Do tell the people, what do you rate this film that we have for here tonight? As someone who's never seen it before.
Just off the bat, I mean, I'd love to give it in the negatives because it's a remake.
Oof, ouch. Tough critic.
Yeah, but...
How dare you be remade?
I mean, the best actors I'm seeing here are maybe like C-plus actors and actresses.
Uh-huh.
That always gives me a little bit of hope.
That's understandable. Hope?
You know? A little bit of hope.
Really?
The movie is going to be halfway decent, so I'd give it shallow grave.
Oh,
now,
wow.
But I reserve the right to judge this at the very end.
We'll just have to wait and see about that.
Nothing pisses me off more than a terrible premise and a ringer to carry it. Poorly.
Explain what you mean by ringer.
Ringer. Any of these people who are making... Any A-list actor that comes in to a terribly planned, terribly written, terribly executed movie and hopes to just bring as many people in.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a name, basically.
You know, like, it would be horrible to me if this would turn out to be a bad movie and Bruce Campbell was in it, it would break my heart. That's understandable, but it's like, you got to remember, it's a remake. Chances are it's not going to have the original stars, because how many remakes, we just, as far as remakes are concerned, we saw the Hellraiser remake. It didn't have Doug Bradley, the original Pinhead. Yeah. So, I, as someone who has seen this before, and take it from me, because I'm not even a fan of this series by and large. I know, really, me either.
I know, don't hate on me in the comments or, cancel me or anything like that. I'm not crazy about the original. I'm not crazy about the original, so to me, it's, I actually really like this. When it first came out, I decided to give it a watch just because of what it, meant to
the horror genre, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a go. I did have a friend when I was working at a certain spot that I won't mention. When I was working there, me and a fellow horror friend, we were discussing this. I was mentioning how I'll give it a shot. You know, I went in with an open mind. I was never a fan of the originals. And when I caught it, I was blown away. I'm like, wow. It was one of those cautiously optimistic. Like, yes, I was going in there without any expectations. On the other hand, I was like, because I'm not a gore hound. I'm not. And after, you got to remember, this came out in 2013. It's hard to remember now, but we're coming off of like damn near a full decade of Saw movies. So I was like, is this why they're bringing it back? But I was pleasantly surprised. So I am going to give this a high stakes. If you're watching on YouTube, I just posted the totem poll. So at the top of the chat. So I do ask if you're watching along with us, if you could like the video, and if you could vote in the totem poll, that would be very helpful, and it would be much appreciated. So. I'm rating this one a high stakes, and that's just me. I'm curious to see how you guys treat this. So, we'll be keeping the poll up for new joiners casually late to the party. So, we wanted to stream this film, not just because it's the 10-year anniversary dropped, I believe, last Thursday, April 4th, last week. Excuse me. But much like Scream 4 Watch Party, this Mind's Eye Theater is coming out 1 week before a sequel to a film that we're watching. The sequel next week is Evil Dead Rise. And if you've seen my gut reaction trailers, if you've seen my comparison between Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise, not only am I excited for this one, but it's like, dude, Evil Dead Rise, I mean, me and Tramadam agree as far as what we know is coming out this year. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it for us as far as like movies that we're looking forward to in 2023.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, we had 2, maybe 3. This would be like the third good one
that we've seen ever.
Yeah, pretty much. In 2 years, we've seen 2 or 3 good ones. Genuinely good. Not okay, but I don't want to jinx myself.
Right.
I don't want to jinx myself.
So, naturally, I invite you to stream the film along with us. Queue it up on Pluto TV. And let me take care of a couple of housekeeping items before we get right in. I'll be providing timestamps throughout the watch party to make sure your viewing experience is synced up with ours, as well as for the convenience of anyone joining who's casually late to the party. So, this watch party is brought to you in partnership with Hotness TV. If you're in the market and you want to send a kickback to the channel, I do invite you to use the links in our sponsorship links in the description. The Mind's Eye Theater is has proud sponsorships with Samsung as well as Jabra headsets. Additionally, the Mind's Eye Theater is a proud affiliate of the upcoming horror documentary Mental Health and Horror. So once that comes out, I do plan to review it for my main YouTube page, just because I think I love me some documentaries. We actually have one documentary slated for next month. So once that comes out, I'll be sure to make a mention of it, as well as making a review of it. So, if you're of a mood, the support link is up top, paypal.com/inkarnate. I'll consider it your pound of flesh. And Streamlabs.com, the software that we use to stream, was kind enough to provide us a merch store, which is streamlabs.com/mindgamesinc/merch. So, we are coming to you live, streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, I'm proud to say. So, Rumble, as far as the likes are concerned, that goes double for you, since you're the new kid on the block. I hate to mention this, but when it's full power to social media censors, advisories must be made. If you're watching, 2 key items. Firstly, if the watch party gets cut off, as has been the case in the past, Tramadon remembers. He remembers every time I complained and I bitched to him that there was like a problem with one of our streams. But anyway, should that happen, watch us over on either Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, or YouTube. Just check the link in the description. Secondly, the following day, I will repost any interrupted Mind's Eye Theaters on YouTube. It'll just appear as a regular video instead of a stream. In the enduring battle between Inkarnate and the almighty algorithm, my fans are my strongest weapon. So it would be greatly appreciated if you could get the likes up. So one last thing, be sure to stay tuned for after or all the way up until the end of the stream, just because I've got a rant in store that you don't want to miss. Therefore, without further ado, we offer you this creature presentation. Traumadom, throw the switch.
You got it. Get everything out of my fucking pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to read your stuff and I'm looking at all my other stuff came up.
So, let's see. Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 10 years of this movie.
Yeah.
Everything that's like happened, especially with horror, as annoying as horror hasn't had a good decade or a decent decade since the I want to say the 90s. Man. At this point in time, we were still dealing with remakes. Obviously, we were coming off of, I can't even say we were coming off, but we were still dealing with the zombie apocalypse. Like every other thing was either a remake or a zombie something.
Yeah.
It was just, this was the year, as abysmal as 2013 was, we did get not only this movie, and this movie would have won my horror movie of the year had it not been for The Conjuring. Yeah. Oopsie doopsie. Someone had an accident.
Conjuring I'm liking. Can't lie.
That's actually obviously that's celebrating a 1 decade this summer.
Ah.
I know, right? Fancy pantsy. Have you seen my tent? Uh-oh. Someone's got company. Thelma Sue! Where's my hunting gun? Yeah, that'll work. I'm pretty sure they caught your ass already. I love the color palette.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Hey!
Oops.
You're gonna be the next Jason. It's gonna be found footage. You'll love it.
No, that there's a nice looking squirrel musket.
Is that what those are called?
I guess. No, that looks like a shotgun to me. Uh-oh.
That'll work.
Spanish?
Probably Latin, knowing this movie. Oh my. Don't worry, it's a routine routine operation. We're just taking a molar out with no anesthesia. You are home, silly bear. Peekaboo. Is that barbed wire around her throat? Oh my god. Jesus, where did they find these people? What? I ate her. Speaking of eating, is that a bite mark on her cheek? Oopsie. You killed her good, Thelma Sue. Oh, well then. We're gonna have an old-fashioned cookout. Oh boy. Oh, why are you peeing in bottles again?
Ew. It helps me keep my teeth white.
All that there chewing tobacco.
Yeah, right? Oh, I'm taking you home, all right, pumpkin. Uh-oh. Tension rising. Well, goddamn. All this to get your wisdom teeth pulled? Oh my. we might want to do something about those eyes too.
See, that demon came out a little earlier.
I could use a sweater. Where did they find these people? The hills have eyes? Oh my god. I can tell. Well. That's a hell of an opening.
Yeah. I would like for that demon to come out a little bit later.
Oh, there'll be plenty
Really put the show on. Oh, you hurt me.
There'll be plenty of those.
Yeah. One can hope.
So, a bit of trivia in that opening scene, the petrol that the father poured over his daughter was actually apple juice.
Ah.
No daughters were harmed in the making of this remake.
Too bad.
You know, when you told me about this Inkarnate, I was hoping for some daughter action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your money's worth. This is probably bad timing, but Traumadom, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Why?
So not only was, and I don't know, maybe this is a good thing.
No Jane Levy nude scenes in this movie either.
What?
Huh?
Warwick Theater isn't selling A, online pre-sale tickets, B,
Wow.
I don't think that they're selling tickets for this film.
I doubt it.
And I don't understand why, because a stupid Renfield movie is showing there, and it's like, what?
The what movie showing there?
Renfield, the Nicolas Cage Dracula movie.
Oh, God.
So, unfortunately, I think we'll have to watch this movie basic bitch mode and just watch it in the theater. Ooh, Daddy likes him some chocolate. Oh, I thought that was his girlfriend. Yeah, so apparently we're like 0 for life when it comes to drive-in theaters. We absolutely cannot get to see any of the movies that we really want to see in a freaking drive-in theater.
Not worthwhile. There's no way in hell you could pay me to see Renfield.
Oh man, I did a gut reaction on it yesterday on the trailers.
Nicolas Cage is the GOAT. What is he doing in Renfield?
Or he just sucks at everything.
He is the GOAT
Of what?
of everything.
Bit
Those
of
pillowcases are coming for you.
bit of an Easter egg there. I almost said eggshell. Forgive me, fans.
Jane Levy!
Yeah, they're showing. Let me see. They're showing
Brother
Renfield.
and sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, they're showing The Pope's Exorcist, Renfield, Shazam, and they're not showing Evil Dead Rise. Oh, yes they are! Yes they are! Oh, I saved it. I salvaged it. Okay, all systems a go then. Never mind.
I do like the use of a German Shepherd.
They're just not on sale.
Lab.
They're just not on sale yet. Which is weird. Sunday. All right, I gotta remember that. I was about to say this because we've been there before. Where it's like, oh, this would be a perfect movie a horror movie to watch at a drive-in. No,
Yeah.
wait, this one would. It's actually proven, or it's proven that people who believe in like star signs and all that crap, they are
Dimwits?
yeah, they have lower IQs.
Eh.
This I really liked.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got 5 sisters, and none of us talk like that.
We don't like each other.
No.
So This is going to be important. Uh-huh. Classy. This is one of those things that is going to play very integral to the plot, and it's one of the one of the additions to this movie that I think is great from a plot perspective. It's not only great from a plot perspective, but it's one of the reasons why I like this movie. It's such a simple addition that explains so much later on, and it's frustrating because I find this movie very underrated, and I just think that, call me crazy, but this is one of those things that serves as the reason why this is such a good movie. This setup of the reason that they're there is to help her with withdrawal. And it's it doesn't get mentioned. Like nobody acknowledges that.
Yeah.
Methamphetamines. That or ivermectin. Who knows what they're making there? These crazy kids. I love the green washout palette. It looks very eerie. You know what I mean? Like very backwoods.
Has a different type of aura.
Yeah,
authenticity to it.
It's an eeriness. It's the palette is very ominous. So, by the way, shout out to you fans. You could be anywhere watching, for instance, Cocaine Bear on streaming, which is what we're going to be doing next month. Oh. Or hey, you could be getting bored to tears watching Renfield. Ugh. But, and by the way, why the hell would you? What is it? Here's something. I don't know if you caught this. What does it say about the faith of Universal Studios that it has in Renfield when just one day prior to its release, they debut the trailer for a completely different Dracula film that's also coming out this year? The Last Voyage of the Demeter, another Dracula movie, which is made by the same studio. They released a trailer for that yesterday. It's like... And hey, fans, you too can have no faith in anything that Nicolas Cage does. Or stars in. But after this, watch my Renfield trailer gut reaction. But that's later. You're watching this now. So this goes into why they're estranged, in addition to her drug addiction. Ooh. So obviously there's a rift between them.
Or it could just be...
Speak into the mic, please.
Or it could be the start of withdrawal.
Or that.
You know?
Oh. I bet that device won't have any bearing on the plot. So, apparently, I remember this movie, She being the girlfriend. Hold on. Oh, they're just going to go into more history. But apparently it's commonplace for movie scenes to be shot out of order. 95% of this remake was shot in chronological order. This was done because a lot of the film takes place in a controlled environment, and the level of blood and violence gets worse and worse as the film progresses. So by shooting in order, the filmmakers could throw blood to splatter it all over the walls and not worry that it would mess with another scene down the road. So it looks like it helped up on their cleaning bill.
Oh. Anyone have a defibrillator here? No kidding, idiot. That's why they're all there. Yeah, but you're such a dick. Damn, that didn't take long.
Nope.
Wow. Shoot it in my veins! Oh, wait, no. It's not withdrawal. They think it's withdrawal.
It's not?
Nope. It's pretty common in these types of movies where somebody smells like rotten meat. But that's because of, like, the evil that's going on. Because that happened in The Conjuring, too, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't there a movie where this...
Yep.
That smell had come up?
Yep.
A few times. Either it smells sulfur or dead flesh.
Yes.
And it usually is the weakest of the bunch that normally gets it.
The weakest are, like, the most sensitive to, like, ooh, paranormal activities. Uh-oh. What does doggo smell? Oh, I forgot about this. And there's a nice blood stain there.
That little swerve to it.
Don't be silly, it's corn syrup. They use it in the movies. Yeah, right, so you know... no, I don't.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Yes, I do. What do you need it for?
My hand.
That you not act like a bitch. How about that? Let me know if that helps. If not, you could get like an actual ice pack. Did you injure it at the gym or at work?
At work.
Oh,
No, I can't go to the gym for at least another week.
that sucks.
It's been 3 weeks. Like,
Oh, damn. What'd you do?
not this.
Oh,
Just in general, just being busy. This was, I did something really stupid, and I almost died at work. So it wasn't good.
damn.
Instead, it just wanted to be my hand. I could have broken my shoulder, my back, but
Dear God.
yeah.
He really is trauma dom.
Yeah. My hand got the worst though.
Well, damn. Glad you're all right.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, it's rotten flesh.
Oh, welcome to the movie Slither. Well, I guess her nose was... I guess she was on the nose. He immediately went to witchcraft, huh? Oh, wow. That is where she got torched. Why would you just leave that there, though? I guess they couldn't burn it or do anything. They couldn't destroy it otherwise. Not to focus on next week, but considering that there is a cabin scene in next week's sequel, I wonder how the book gets from the cabin to the apartment. I forgot that they jump right into this. We're not even 18 minutes in and we're already at the book.
Alright, down to business. I'm liking that. Wrapped in barbed wire.
For real.
That would be a pretty good warning sign for me.
One would think...
And shotgun shells.
Oh, yeah. And a double barrel alongside it. Oh, Freebie. Or, no, we're watching this on Pluto TV. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that there would be ads. Anyway, that gives us time for more trivia. So, according to reports in the press, this film used 70,000 gallons of fake blood. In an interview, the director, Fede Alvarez, according to him, they used 50,000 gallons for the final scene alone.
Yeah.
And this is compared to the 200 or 300 gallons used in the original. For those keeping score, Evil Dead Rise, the sequel that comes out next Friday, only has 17,000 gallons of blood. I guess the economy has hit everyone hard. Speaking of, the director, although Fede Alvarez has a background in CGI, he chose to go practical with this movie, which with the movie's visuals, which I really appreciate. And he did so mainly out of a tribute to what Sam Raimi achieved on his very limited budget back in 1980. What the hell? I thought she was gonna do. I don't know. I guess I have Mario on the brain. I thought that she was gonna do an impression of Mario with the mustache. Dude, that Mario movie is making sick money. It made like 200 mil. The Mario movie that just came out, the Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That already it's made like in its opening weekend, it made something like 200 million. So they're pretty confident that it's gonna make $1 billion. Oh, Jesus. Talk about rotten meat. That didn't look kosher at all. Oh, wow. Just out for a walk. Yeah, she looks... that's also another thing. The fact, I mean, if you know what Evil Dead is, you know the forces.
Anya Taylor-Joy, I love this chick.
You know the villain, and on top of that, the withdrawal she's dealing with. So it's kind of a double whammy for her.
Charlie Day's. Yeah, there's no way this movie's gonna make less than $1 billion.
Uh-oh. Catching up on your reading. And again, not to skip ahead to next week's sequel, but I'm so, like, I was impressed with the fact that they actually gave the book that he's about to open here. They gave the book teeth in The Evil Dead Rise. I was like, damn, why did no one thought of that before? Surprise. Jeez. It was like a baseball bat, or a baseball, excuse me. It's so funny how for a PG movie, they tried doing this with Hocus Pocus.
Wow, with the skin.
Yeah, a book made out of human skin. It's like, ugh, they couldn't get away with that nowadays. Okay, guys, we're hitting the 20-minute mark in 3, 2, 1 now. Make sure to like the video, and if you're watching on YouTube, to click to vote in the totem poll what your film rating is. Oh my god, I forgot about that. You freaking, like, Jesus, dude. You cut yourself on a book, a black Bible. I'm surprised it didn't grow teeth and like clench his hand. What? Uh-oh. Here we go. This is how it starts. Again, I'm not a fan of this series, but you can't deny this camera chase. Oh, and she's out there. I forgot about that. You can't deny how iconic this like camera chase looks. Uh-oh. Ooh. Spilling your guts like you're being interrogated. Someone else will. She's like, yeah, I'm tweaking. I thought she was gonna walk down to the basement. They let her They could hear that it's raining, and they let her walk in circles outside. So, this is what I was referring to before. Like, usually in movies, messed up things happen, everyone plays non-believer, and it's like contrived because the weird things has only happened to one person, and when like somebody else who ends up being expendable shows up, it's like, oh, I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Here, she's surrounded by like non-believers, but because it could be that she's suffering withdrawal, it makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense why they're trying to remain isolated, and there actually is a rational explanation. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this movie. It's something so simple but so genius.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Damn, she just peels out in her soccer mom Jeep, or whatever those are. Station wagon. Mia! You took my birth control with you. And here's where things take a turn for the worst. Pun intended. You're driving a car, sweetheart, in piss poor conditions. See, this is why you don't let women drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they start seeing demons, and they start having drug addictions despite never taking substance in their lives. They can't parallel park. Huh?
Cranial damage is pretty bad too.
Oh, she should wear her seatbelts. So, interestingly enough, there was a split decision on this remake. Producer Robert Tappert, who is Sam Raimi's typical writing partner, he was the one that suggested the possibility of an Evil Dead remake to Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. Raimi was all for it, but Bruce Campbell was less enthusiastic. Raimi thought that The Evil Dead, the original, was exactly the sort of film that could be successfully updated and reimagined by a new generation of filmmakers.
I'm gonna get that other ice pack.
Okay.
Put this back in?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
So while Campbell was not happy, Bruce Campbell, he didn't want to pass on his iconic role of Ash. Excuse me. He relented when he heard that the film would feature a new set of characters and the role of Ash would not be recast and basically remain preserved. Uh-oh. And... oh, no. I thought it would appear now. Uh-oh. Apocalypse Now style. No. Again, like this remake knows what to update and what to, like, again, the aesthetic. I love the green washout. It knows what to preserve to, like, give it that classic Evil Dead feel, while, you know, adding new aesthetics, or, you know, scene ingredients, for lack of a better phrase. And this was one of them. I forgot about that. That's messed up. Damn, to hang there and basically strangle yourself. Yeah, this obviously this scene was controversial back when the original came out. So kudos to this film for bringing it back. And this That is messed up, dude.
What?
She's seeing like a demonic version of herself. And then there's this. Oh, God. Well, we've all been there. And if all of this isn't messed up, the fact, again, this was in the original, but it's, oh my God, thorned. Jesus, it was nowhere near as gruesome as this. Oh. Wow. That was intense.
Sodomy.
Dude, seriously. Something like that was in the original, but nowhere near as gruesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm getting close to retracting my judgment. I may actually bring this up a lot higher.
Dude, I'm telling you, this, look, I fully understand. Part of the reason why I even made my channel is it was just because, Jesus Christ, is like too many remakes, especially within the horror genre. I get it. I cringe whenever I hear about a remake because of all the reasons that we've seen. Like, it's a cash grab. They're capitalizing on people's nostalgia. They're not adding anything new. It's a bunch of just, oh, pretty faces, or hey, special effects. Ooh, wowie, things go splody. It's never and
that one guy in it.
Yeah. But it's like, this is not that. And I could understand if that was people's concern, but I just don't think that, especially 10 years later, I don't think that that's a valid reason why not to give this film a chance. And that's why but again, I'm not a fan of the original Evil Dead. I didn't have any nostalgia for this going in when I saw it. It was completely based on its own merits. I wasn't going to be like, well, this scene is like, and why didn't they have this? And I wanted, no. When I went into this, I was cautiously optimistic, not because of any lingering, how can I put it, love of the original, of the franchise, although I am a fan of Army of Darkness. No, I went into it completely cold, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was shocked. Oh, I thought they were gonna find the car in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, what have we told you before? You can't drive. It's science. She just looked in a mirror.
Yeah, minus the medicine and the vital signs being read.
Yeah, any...
You know, demonic possession.
Yeah, like when they check your pulse, they always check for any upside down crucifixes. Just quality healthcare.
Large sphincters.
Ew. With any thorny vines growing in them. And the fact that they have a med student just,
She's a registered nurse, man.
Yeah, telling them everything that would reinforce the typical role of the non-believer, it just adds to why it is that they're staying put.
Yeah.
You stink. Put my eyes back in my sockets. They're bugged out so much. I always like it when, how can I put it? Like, obviously, you'll always get scares from your monster, or
but I like it when characters can like drum up fear.
Yeah.
And the way she's looking right now, I mean, she legitimately looks terrified. And when you add on top of that the fact that she's like, she is physically suffering withdrawals. I mean, she would have to be.
Yeah. Jane Levy's on point. I like Jane Levy.
That's the brother?
No, that's the girl.
Oh, the girl.
That's like Shiloh Hernandez or Heraquez or whatever the hell his name is, but I know Jane Levy.
Uh-oh. Someone's got company. Jesus. Oops. It's gotta be the geek.
Don't you think you should have deciphered all this shit before you read it?
Or just left it alone, because, you know, the shotgun... Oh, wow. That's another thing I forgot about. I forgot about how they predicted... That's really creepy. That's actually a really good touch, where he is reading the fates that's going to befall each of these. It's kind of like reading, what are they called, tarot cards?
Yeah.
Oh God, he's got to go back there and do pest control or sanitation duty. So before they moved on to make Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show, Sam Raimi, Robert Tappert, and Bruce Campbell confirmed that that this film is set... Oh no. Damn. That's some bright-ass blood. I was wondering what happened to the dog. When did that... Oh, it must not have been Mia. Anyway, so Sam Raimi, Robert Tappert, and Bruce Campbell, they confirmed that this movie was set in...
What's the dog's name?
Grandpa, I think. They confirmed that this movie was set in the same continuity as the original Evil Dead trilogy, and their plan was make Army of Darkness 2, a sequel to this movie starring Mia, and one final film with Ash and Mia teaming up to fight the Deadites. So Universal Studios passed on Army of Darkness 2, and Ash's adventures would now be told as the program Ash vs. Evil Dead. And the sequel to this film appearing... When the hell did that happen? The sequel to this film appearing had been shelved, and obviously it was doubtful that this team up will ever happen again. I don't understand, like, considering the seriousness of this tone and the schlocky... Oh boy. The schlockiness of the original trilogy, I don't see how there could be a team up or whatever.
Oh, it's one of those old school hot water heaters.
I've never seen that before. Uh-oh.
Not many have.
So one time I was with an ex-girlfriend, right? She got on my case over not showering with a washcloth. Oh dear Lord. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Damn, son. An instant blister.
Yeah. You talking?
Yeah, now they're like, all right, time
yeah,
to...
no shit. Now it's time to take them to the hospital. That's why you bring them in a controlled fucking setting.
Jesus Christ. You'll be all right. Oh, and they're in the Jeep, so they can only fit 2 people. Wow. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how a team up would have worked. Oh, my girlfriend.
Oh my god. Hey, Chief, you might want to look through some spoilers. Boiling water on the body. You might want to, flip a couple pages ahead. Well, we'll forgive you for the spoilers, but it should be honest that you're kind of in some deep crap.
Why does it want boiling water on the body?
Huh?
So it wants to be burned.
No, it's just hot water. It was just showing what would happen, and it did. So, this was another nice touch. Whenever you could find a way to make sure that your characters are isolated.
Yeah, that whole Murphy's Law factor.
Kiss me. Ew, it's all dried on her face.
Shit-eating grin.
Like I was saying, my girlfriend gave me crap about not showering with a washcloth. Dude.
What?
Yeah. She would use so much hot water. She basically turned my bathroom into a swamp. It's like she would, times where I wouldn't shower with her or I would leave her to her own devices, she would come out of the shower with two towels, one around her body, one with her hair done, and she'd be like, ready. I'm like, dude, there was a fog bank coming out of that bathroom. What the honest hell?
Yeah.
Use some, take a cold shower once in a blue. I just thought the irony was not lost on me. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there, but maybe don't get on my case over the fact that I don't wash with a towel with me. Meanwhile, you're like burning off 2 layers of skin, sweetheart. But women, am I right? Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're dealing with another ad here. And they're not even courteous enough to show us how long this annoying ad will be. So, shame on you. Anyway. Interestingly, this film was originally rated NC-17 until it was toned down to an R rating, which, considering how heavy this movie is, I'm gonna assume that's an accomplishment. So, according to the director, Fede Alvarez, he and Sam Raimi always wanted to keep the NC-17 rating since the original film had it. However, the studio required that it have an R rating in order to actually have a wide release. Where are we at? Hold on. That's what you need. It's more meds. Yeah. Ooh. And this is when they turn on each other. Yeah, let's not lose our heads. I think we should separate. Yeah, I'm sure that river will just dry up. You sure about that, Chief? I love how he's like terrified and yet he's so deadpan in his delivery. He's like, yeah? Oh, wow. Someone's packing heat and crunching their bones. Oh, just letting off some steam. You know, hot shower and all. I had something else in mind. Well, damn. And... oh my god, yo, she's turning into Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
See how that's so much of a better line compared to Resident Evil? You're all gonna die down here. Oopsie. Nice. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, gee. They also had a scene like that in The Conjuring.
Does it possess her too?
We'll see. Damn. He's actually smart. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. SpaghettiOs. Oh, damn. She saw that, too. You might want to clean yourself up, sweetheart. You got a bit of entrails on you. Give her enough. Make it a double. Oh, Jesus, this is in her hair. Damn, she really got some SpaghettiOs in the all up in her.
I was gonna say that's pretty
gnarly.
Yeah.
You could vote in the totem pool. You just have to mute your phone. You don't know that. Those couldn't be connected. What is that? Chloroform? Uh-oh. Well, damn.
So now she is too.
Oh, you'll see. Oh, good oh, my God. Damn. Whew, yo! Alright, we're crossing the 40-minute mark right now. Make sure to hit the like button and vote in the totem poll if you're watching on the YouTubes. Uh-oh. Oh my. Oh, geez, the cracking. The muscle spasms. And...
pissing her pants.
Mm-hmm. All over her Chuck Taylors. Terrible. Oh, he caught some of that shotgun blast. Let me know if you're decent. I want to hit on you. Yeah, it's strange.
That was too freaky. She don't have to be decent.
It's strange that both director and Sam Raimi were actually pulling for this to be NC-17, because that's like a how can I put it? That's a death knell for horror movies, because then you don't get that wide release.
Yeah.
And it was during pre-production, during every meeting, they always that they were planning. They were also saying, let's just make it a hard R, and the studio didn't pull back on any of the gore and violence until the MPAA stepped in and rated the film an NC-17. So they're like, yeah, never mind. Just cut it. Just peeling onions. Don't worry about me. Did I say onions?
Don't tell me she's doing it. Don't tell me she's fucking doing it.
Did I say onions?
Don't tell me she's doing it.
What I meant was...
Don't tell me she's doing it. Oh, she's so pretty.
Oh my. Well, at least the pea soup is off her face. And isn't that... Oh, ow! Oh! I forgot about that.
That had to have broken a fucking rib.
Ouch.
That had to have broken at least 2 of those ribs.
Jesus. What? Oh! How does that not hit his heart? Or at least his artery?
Wrong side of the heart. Wrong side of the chest. Now that would do some serious damage.
Yes.
Or
like
hurt
Oh, oh my god, they can't stop with the toilet. The toilet is officially the number one killer in this movie. Uh-oh. Oof. Well, that was in there. Oh, Jesus. Back so soon?
Dude, that would have killed her.
Well,
that would have came at least close to it.
Well, she's puppeted by the devil, so... Oh, ouch. Yo, he's just maniacally going in on her. It was the toilet, I swear. Damn. Talk about a bloody pulp. Come on with these ads. Phooey. What? Ew.
Are you sure this movie's actually an hour and a half, or is this just an hour movie with half an hour's worth of pop-ups?
Yeah, it feels like it, right? No, it is. Yeah. It is an hour and a half, but I was concerned about Pluto TV, but whatever. To be honest, we do get these annoying ads when we try to watch. What is it? Tubi.
Yeah.
But they feel a lot shorter. Anyway, this film, believe it or not, was banned in Ukraine for its extreme violence.
Really? That's ironic.
I was gonna say, who's
Prime Minister begging the world demanding the world to nuke an entire country, but you know.
I was gonna say, who's gonna take this one? Who's gonna pull the trigger and make the joke? I was gonna recommend the chat do it, but Tramadon pulled the trigger.
Yeah, gladly.
I'll do it again.
Gladly.
So, what do you think of the film so far?
I'm really liking it.
Good, right? I'm telling you, man. Like, dude, there are. Wow.
Under better circumstances.
Speaking to the mic, please.
Under better circumstances, I've been jumping around.
What do you mean?
For at least a couple of them. Like, when I knew she was cutting her face, that would have been one.
That was a full-fledged makeover, and yet less dangerous than a BBL. Who would have thought?
I'm like kind of sedated right now, but damn, even now that's still pretty bad. I could have sworn the blonde girl would go before she went.
Well,
you know.
Well,
the blonde's looking really dull.
Yeah.
And she's just not doing anything.
Yeah, she was kind of like the weak link. All right, we're back. She was kind of the weak link in the cast. Oh my god. It's the aorta, right? So, that artery?
Yeah, but
he missed it. What? How does he miss it? Okay, clearly I don't know my anatomy.
It's not your anatomy. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit.
I'm trying to use some credit, but nah.
Jesus, here's more pee that old guy left over from the beginning. Yeah, might as well, right?
At this point, it's better than nothing. Yeah, because you did it. This movie was made when?
2013.
So the movie The Mummy came out, right?
Which one?
And like the first one. And like every other movie that'll tell you to not read strange books.
Ah, yes. Yep. You took my joke. I was going to say emote.
It's not a prayer, it's an incantation, you dumb fuck.
Nice. And now back to Mia. Wait, what? She's coming out from the rain? What the hell? Where was she before then? And this is where she starts appealing to her with her soft, crying voice. Or she just starts smashing things. And not for nothing, dude, but after what you're seeing, why would you go anywhere alone?
Yeah, that's just not too bright.
Like, I would not have the balls to do that. But then again, she's the dumb blonde. Uh-oh. Well, you're in it deep now. Oh boy.
That's not a dumb blonde, that's a dead bitch.
Well played.
She done.
Oh, she did. Yeah. That's who you, oh, I was right. You're in a timeout. You shot your brother, remember? Yeah, it doesn't look like she's moving. Oh, wow. There we go, with the breaking stairs. Great,
Down.
great camera angle. You always hog the stash. Jesus. Let me just close that for you, or break the stairs underneath
Well,
you.
that's why you broke the first two. You're done. In an epic struggle like crawl.
Oopsie.
Angle, it goes down. Oops.
Well, good thing you went down there alone.
And you know she's gonna be left alive,
What?
which is gonna kill her on sight. Why not? Why would he just torture her?
So, as you probably guessed, the famous "We're Gonna Get You" scene, shown in the original cut of the film trailer, didn't make it into the theatrical cut, which is, oh my god, oh, gee, like, and the worst.
Tied up?
No, she just is
Scared.
paralyzed with fear. Jesus, could you ask for a worse scenario? Like, she literally can't do anything because she can't go anywhere. I'm just gonna give you little smooches. Oh god.
Bites your fucking thighs off.
Oh wow, I forgot about this too. This
What is it?
you'll see. I don't remember if this was in the trailer. Oh Jesus. And your soul's in your hand. Let me deprive you of it. I don't remember if this was in the Red Band trailer. Ouch.
Yo!
Oh.
Yo! Yo!
Oh God.
Oh!
I want to see if you're good enough for my brother. Mia, how could you? Wow. Oh my god.
Shit!
That's enough out of
That's
you.
fucked.
Yeah. You stay down until you think about until you're. Wow, that's a lot of
Dude,
nails.
yeah. I'm taking it back. This is a really...
Crazy, huh?
unless the ending royally sucks.
Oh,
this is...
I think you'll appreciate this ending. He's like, you stay down and you think about what you've done. Well, how's
Yeah,
it?
she's fucked too.
Uh-oh, the book won't burn, will it?
Jared Leto's weird brother.
Yeah, dude, took the words right. I was wondering who he looked like. You're right. Dude, yellow eyes always, like, excuse me, yellow, red, and light green eyes always freak me out when you're watching horror movies. Oddly enough, some of the cast is another bit of trivia. Some of the cast had 3-hour makeup sessions, while others had like an hour or more to get out of it. Gee, how many are in our party? That would make you lucky number 3, Blondie.
Not touching all the blood you spat in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this part's creepy. Yeah, you give that a good rinse. That'll get the evil out.
It's like fucked. You're just being raped in hell.
Ew. Oh god, that's freaky. Come on with these freaking ads. Carotid blood or something that she's pushing out.
Yeah.
Good, huh?
Dude, really good.
Surprising, right?
Like, really, really good. And how far are we in?
We're coming up on the hour mark.
Nice.
These commercials are so stupid. It's crazy to me how so many people spoke about the convenience of streaming, and look at how many what do you call it, commercials we get now.
Yeah.
And not only that, one of these days I have to actually calculate when you add up. I want to compare like how much Netflix and HBO Max and, in totality, if you were to get all of these streaming services, how does that compare to your like a Verizon bill?
I don't know.
I'm genuinely curious. But hey, I will happily give a shout out to me and the watch party because we've made another believer. Believe me, guys, we have watched some horrendous movies and tried our best to make them enjoyable for your viewing pleasure or displeasure. Smile, for instance, which I am in the process of re-uploading onto YouTube. I have to be able to mute all the audio to get YouTube off my ass. But we've seen our fair share of less than ideal films.
Way less.
So I'm happy to. Oh, you don't want to miss this, dude. Well, honestly, you don't want to miss the rest of the film because we're not even an hour in. The Indian food has already hit the fan. Oh my god. Yo, this movie has no chill. Oh. Did you catch that?
What? It's a killer.
Yep. But the book said so. Yeah. It's the kitty pox. Oh, this, while not like exactly like the Ash Deadly Hand, it is appreciated with the makeup effects, seeing how messed up the hand gets and like corrupted basically.
Yeah.
Well, not the girl.
The chick splattered on the floor.
Yeah, not the girl who suffered death by toilet seat. Oh, I don't even know what to compare it to. It looks like Freddy Krueger's hand or something. Oh, and it's spreading. Oh. Oh, gee. What's that we got? Well, it's good to know that your arm is still salvageable.
So all that blood that she spit in your mouth wasn't enough?
Yeah, right. Oh, jeez, at least at the elbow, lady. Oh my god. It looks like an uncooked meatball, if that makes sense. Oof. Really? What?
You're not gonna like how it's gotta come off.
It's probably still dangling. Oh god. Hey, while I'm up, can I get you anything? Oh god, is it? Yo. Yo. I was just about to joke. Yo, is it dangling? Wow. Yo, how is she still conscious?
Dude, that chick just cut open her jaw.
Her jaw?
No, the girl in the basement.
Oh.
With a razor knife.
Yeah, her tongue.
Her tongue, her lips,
Yeah.
everything. You're not catching that chick.
That we're all gonna
Sure.
die. Go on. Cut what? Oh yeah, that'll save him. Oh. Sure, let's get a baptism going. Anyone? We did bring marshmallows. I would recommend the dismemberment. You don't say. That's wishful thinking at best. What the hell are you talking about? Did she shoot you with a shotgun? And possessing the nursing staff? He's like, nah, bro. Ouch. Hey, my feelings. Well, that worked with the book, right? Uh-oh. And we've got company. Oh,
What the fuck is that?
the nail gun.
Who is that? The blonde?
Yep. Damn. Well, we have such sights to show you. Oh my god. Whew.
That sucks.
I can't even imagine. That's creepy. I can't even imagine how hard it would be to remove a nail from bone, especially one that protruded in. Jesus.
So now, is that all a different demon? Are these all different demons, or is this the same demon that
It's basic. It works like a demonic zombie apocalypse, or the way that zombies. Oh Jesus! It's basically spreading. Oh my god! Did they just fall down? Oh no, they didn't. Oh, they did. Wait, where are they? Wow, bro, call it quits. I think you have.
Those are 10 penny nails. Jesus.
Oof, ow! In the femur.
Knees.
Is it in the femur? Is it in the
Femur,
knee?
yeah, femur and knees.
Yo. Oh, they're still upstairs. I thought he tackled her and they fell into the hole. The nail gun, the shotgun, everything. Take the nail clipper while you're at it. Who knows what these freaking... Uh-oh. She have a crowbar? Yo!
That's a...
Oh! All right, you are dead.
Whoa!
Call it a night.
No, you're not dead. You're just... You're in a shitload of pain.
Oh. Well, she's kind of already full of nails, so... What is pumping her with more gonna do exactly? That'll work. Damn. What would have been really creepy is if she grew another arm.
Yeah.
And it's like all messed up. Oh my... Oh! And she smacks it away. Wow. This guy's having quite the night.
Yeah.
Last minute save. Called it. Yo, she beat the crap out of both of them with a crowbar. Yeah, nah.
Fuck you. Blow her away now.
I need a hug.
Pussy. Dude, pussy.
I got a little itch. Can you help me out?
Dude, she's gonna bite you in the dick and you deserve it. You deserve it. Whatever she bites on you, you deserve it. You let that monster in your lap. Stupid.
Give her a kiss. What the hell are you laughing at? Is he just gonna laugh to death? What's going on?
He's got to be bleeding in his lungs by now.
Dude.
He's stabbed in the chest, shot with nail guns, beating the hell out of him.
Long ass night for one of them. I had forgotten that the geek got. Oh well, I guess it's deserved because he did wake up this horror for them. So we're making the sense. Oh crap! I didn't check. I think we crossed the hour mark.
Yeah.
But crazy, huh?
Very.
What's weird is, and I just realized this the other day, if the Evil Dead Rise next week's sequel is enjoyable and I actually like it and I have every reason to think that it will be, I will exactly like half of this franchise. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I'm not a fan of Ash versus Evil Dead, but I am a fan of Army of Darkness for the dark fantasy aspect of it. I'm a fan of this movie, obviously. So if I like next week's movie, I will like exactly half of the live action contributions to this series. Mm. Yeah, sorry guys, I missed before where we crossed the... I was distracted by crowbar violence, but we already crossed the hour mark. We're at 1 hour, 1 minute, 34 seconds, but make sure to hit the like button, especially you guys on Rumble, and oh, I thought that was a taco. I thought that was a taco donut. Sorry, I was distracted by the ads. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to to comment what your film rating is in the totem pole at the top of the chat. Okay, we're back. Dude, he's done. Just put him out of his misery.
You might as well at this point. I don't think he has a choice on that. Yeah. So, about that shotgun. So, we're 3/4 of the way through the movie, and look, as far as Evil Dead is concerned, with the main franchise, people only watched it for the sake of Ash, so that was the only character that mattered. You could say from a character perspective that nobody here really stands out. Like there is not a Ripley or a Laurie Strode or a Nancy Thompson. But, you know, Shramadam pointed out, with the exception of the blonde, this isn't like a hateable cast.
No.
It's, you know, this cast does not stand out like the remake of Dawn of the Dead, but, and right when he's going to drop it.
And it truly is the mark of a genuinely good cast.
Yeah.
For a bunch of C+ actors, maybe B- actors to really pull this off as good as they have. For the story to have been written as well.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need some guy making $100 million a movie to have made this a really good movie.
Right. The budget for this was $17 million. And, you know,
could have fooled me.
Yeah.
You really could have fooled me. Well written, good graphics, great casts.
Money well spent.
Yeah. How much? 17 million?
17 million.
To bring in how much?
Domestically, 54.
Now that is a nice trade-off.
It should have been higher, in my opinion.
I think it should have been.
Worldwide, the box office was 97 million. But I think that a movie this good, I think that the return on investment, the box office domestically should have been made this a blockbuster. And if you don't know, what qualifies as a blockbuster is whenever a movie makes 100 million. So I guess the hero character is giving his official rating with Bottom of the Barrel.
Yeah.
Or a shallow grave, depending on where you line up. Oh God, I forgot about this part. Yeah, he's got to go down it. And how crazy that the sister, while all the insanity was going down, the sister spent the majority of the killing spree in the basement. I forgot about that. That's interesting. Yeah, you might as well grab that X-Acto knife. You never know when that package is coming in from Amazon. And it just disappeared. Too late. Well, I bet he's happy that he cleared up all those cats down there. Now he just has to worry about the stench of his sister. And, you know, the bowels of hell and so on and so forth. What the heck? Oh. Jesus, everything is slamming and falling over. And back to flooded water. And what sucks is that, you know, he's preparing now for the burial to like save his sister, and he has to go get her. Like, it's not like, that's another thing to like about this movie. Like, he's going into danger and he has to. And creepy. Ouch. How'd that happen? Now that they're in water, she does kind of look like an even scarier version of the Ring girl. Speaking of the well, time for your bath. Ooh, how are you gonna get out of this one? Someone dropped the soap.
I would have beaten the shit out of her. That's it? Just one hit?
Yeah, right? Consider it. Oh. Damn. I'd be hard-pressed to think of another character that has gotten this much of an ass whooping the way that this guy does.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, this dude's had it rough.
I think the X-Acto knife is what does him in.
Yeah. I certainly hope this guy's in at least one other decent movie. Because he really played this off.
Yeah.
They all did.
Yeah, except the blonde.
Yeah, hard, forgettable.
Yeah. Jeez. Well,
look at all that.
He's just, yeah. Well, I could only resurrect one person. Sorry, chum. We're just gonna give you a watery grave.
Yeah,
he really is giving his film rating in the totem pole. Shallow grave for you, bruv. I guess he had to make him drown so that, you know, he would die by his hand and not his sister's, because then he would come back. Oh my God, I feel like we just came back.
It's obnoxious now.
Yeah.
Carnage.
Sorry, guys, another ad. I swear, it's really not up to me, and believe me, it took forever to just be able to find this movie, because last month and the month before, when I was planning to do this watch party in April and for this specific week, it was like impossible to find this anywhere on streaming. And then we had the problem last week with not Critters, it was The Ruins, where we had to watch it off of my tablet because it wasn't available anywhere.
So bad for that girl.
The Ruins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to put her out of her misery.
And it was also a blonde. Look at that.
Yeah. But that one didn't deserve it.
I would almost say that this is like this movie is almost a body horror. And I'm not talking about just the blood. It's just like everything that happens to these characters that they're forced to endure. I'm just curious about something. I watched Ash vs. Evil Dead just to watch it, and it was just kind of there. I didn't think it was any great shakes, to be honest. I stuck with it, but it was weird to me because, like, bro, not even the fans stuck with it, you know what I mean? And that's what eventually led to its cancellation. So,
Garbage.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
A pretty dress for a pretty girl.
Put her out of her misery.
Here we go.
I would have burned her first.
How's he gonna save her then?
What?
How's he gonna save her? He's trying to save her.
That saves her soul too.
Burning her?
Yeah, burning her at the stake.
But the point is for not just to save her, but for her to live.
And she's too shallow anyway.
Watch.
She's gonna get out of there.
Wow.
Dude. She killed your dog, man. Do it.
That's what's most important.
Emotional damage.
That's messed up. Did he really have to put a plastic bag over her head?
Yup.
I guess so.
She killed his dog. I'd have farted in that bag first.
Oh, you're terrible.
Yeah.
A fate worse than death, Trauma Dom. Wow. I That's messed up. I typically don't watch these types of movies, but it like the times that I have,
No.
it's really ouch. And how creepy does she look in that bag?
Yeah.
Oh god, now she's laughing like Pennywise. That reminds me of the
Just keep. I would have buried her head first.
for real. Uh-oh. That reminds me of the Tina return scene in A Nightmare on Elm Street where she's in the body bag where Nancy, I think her name is. Yeah, Nancy sees her best friend Tina, the first girl that dies in A Nightmare on Elm Street. She has a nightmare and sees Tina in a body bag in high school. That scene of his sister Mia in the plastic bag reminded me of that. It's like, oh boy,
Dude. Don't tell me you're going to dig her up.
that was the plan, dude. You're supposed to bury her and then bring her back.
No, you're supposed to kill her. That's that. He burned the first girl to save her soul.
What are you talking about? The first
In the
girl.
very beginning.
That wasn't him.
Not him.
And now he's gonna jumpstart her. She's alive, alive. Aw. Out of juice. Why did he have to put her in a red dress? I like how he MacGyvered that contraption.
She could be still alive, just shallow breathing. A long time ago, they used to bury you with a bell.
Yeah. Just in case.
They have porcelain skin beauty.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Jane Levy is like white as snow.
Pff, white as chalk.
Or cocaine.
Well played, Traumadom.
Alright, we're gonna keep dragging this out, homeboy.
I'm afraid he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, I bet.
And I'm not even talking about from his sister. Happily ever after. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Son, you kissed a chick.
Don't mention it. And by the way, you owe me like big time.
Yeah.
You didn't think to bring those out with you? Again, this is the only kind of dumb thing in the movie where people separate for no reason. Uh-oh. Could there be something very wrong? We just came up here to have some fun. Oh, that's how he gets it. Damn. Ooh, well, you can't patch that up. The pliers he used to get the barbed wire off the book.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that is your carotid artery.
Ah. No, I didn't say the carotid. What did I say before? Aorta.
And
Wow.
some artery.
He probably got it the quickest out of anybody. And the least messed up. But I gotta admit, that was a good twist because you thought that, all right, they're both gonna get out of this. And no, not so much.
It really speaks to the character he's playing, though. Like, it took this guy being, crash dummied for this to even... Dude, it's like 5 minutes in.
Sorry, we got another ad.
Is this Tubi?
No, this is Pluto TV.
Fuck Pluto TV.
You heard it here first, straight from Trauma Dom.
You will not sway me with commercials of Inuits. Absolutely not. Pluto TV. Is this free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Shocker.
That's why so many ads.
Yeah, I bet.
So what was interesting about this movie is, did you ever see Cabin in the Woods? It's got. Excuse me. It's got Chris Hemsworth in it.
Yeah, I saw bits of it.
Yeah.
It was really stupid. I didn't like it.
No.
No, like not even a little.
I very much liked it. I own it. I think I have it on 4K.
I haven't seen all of it. Maybe it's one of those movies I have to see from like start to finish. But I don't know why they're putting in all these haunted things and.
You got to watch it in its entirety because they explain it at the end. I very much liked it. It came out 1 year prior to this movie. I think Cabin in the Woods and the Evil Dead remake make the perfect double bill.
Yeah.
Creature feature, double feature. I would on the one hand, I would like to do one of those for the even though we kind of did that with the stupid Guillermo del Toro Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yeah.
I would like to do it, but I don't think we would both want to sit through 3 to 4 hours of watch party. I think that would be too much. Although I would say that I think
we would have to start early.
Yeah, we'd have to start earlier.
We would need the day.
Mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
But I think that another reason why Cabin in the Woods and or I should say, Cabin in the Woods and Evil Dead remake would be a great double bill is because of the tonal difference. Like, one is more comedy, whereas this one is like just gruesome. Uh-oh. Ah, nice. Although now he kind of took the shotgun with him. And the crappy part is the house will burn down, the cabin will burn down, but the book won't.
Yeah.
Well, Soul Survivor. Soul in more ways than one. That looks like a skull.
Who put all that back together?
Don't know.
What does that stand for again?
That was like a trinket that with her and
Endurance.
her and her brother had like a dream catcher or some crap. Uh-oh. Now remember, the prophecy was that all 5 of them had to die, and she technically already died. So now it's all 5. Hence the raining blood.
So now what happens?
Pay it? Really? You're gonna be that guy?
Yeah.
Watch the movie. I swear it'll tell you. I really liked this scene because, that was the original poster for Evil Dead. So the fact that they had that was kind of cool. Typical woman, clumsy. Uh-oh. Going my way?
Kick the shit out of it. What
Ouch.
are you doing?
So, as previously mentioned, this is where the rain is where this 50,000 gallons of blood came in. And you can see why this particular scene, why there's so much of it. And this was cleverly foreshadowed before with the scene with the dog. You might want to keep going there, sweetheart. Yep. I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Well, rock meet
You
hard
can get
place.
the hammer that you killed Old Yeller with.
Ah.
A machete.
And this was the boner-inducing scene that the crowd erupted in. Nice. Smart girl. Except you're pouring it all over the place. That could be a problem.
Not if it were electric.
Can I help you with something? What did it say?
Come here, bitch.
Oh. Haha, nice.
Way to go, Jane Levy. After being sodomized with a stick, you got some
Oops.
quick thinking and girl kissing. I like it. Oh, wow.
And, yep. Ouch. Oh my god. Ouch.
You run out of space, honey.
For real. Oh my god.
At this point, you know she's just...
See, I like movies like this that have excellent pacing, that like keep things going and don't drag anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, can I bum a ride or at least a smoke?
You were one for the road, Jane Levy.
That was such a
You know
great.
that road, the highway to hell.
That was such a great switch up between. What the hell? Double pair of boobs? That was a great. Ah, I forgot about that. Keep going! I mean, cutting her. Ouch. Dear God. Oh. Nice.
It would be pretty unlikely.
That was a great overhead shot because it shows how they're both incapacitated to one sense or another.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well. What did she say? Oh. It's like that scene when in Chucky where he has to tear off his own hand.
Dude.
Oh. Bro. Well, time to put in work. Dude, the amount of dismemberment in this movie. Pucker up. Not tonight, bitch. Nice. Ooh.
Where are you, Quentin?
Wow. Well. Wow. What a shot.
And dismemberment is the way to get it out, too.
What a shot, dude. Just going in on this bitch during raining blood in front of a burning house. Well, back to hell with you.
I'm liking that little fire effect, too.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. Someone literally chainsawed in half, and the face is literally facing two different directions. Oh boy. Well. Man, it's just one of those days, am I right? Wow.
Yep.
That, I mean, usually like when someone survives at the end, it's like it's such a happy ending, but wow. To say that she went through the ringer, gotta be the understatement of the century.
She's so pretty, though.
Yes. Yeah.
I like Jane Levy. I told you from the start, she kind of sold me on this.
Yeah,
She really did play it off, though.
Yeah, she's pretty when she's not
Trolls.
possessed by the forces of hell.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with redheads wearing red clothes.
Recently disentombed. Something about them. Uh-oh. Closing chapter. And now our watch has ended. Okay. So, Trauma Dom. Final thoughts?
Take it all back.
Yeah, right.
Easily one of the best movies I've
Speaking
seen.
to the mic, please.
Easily one of the best
Movies I've seen throughout these watch parties.
Yes. Definitely, like, I wouldn't say that this was the one I was most looking forward to out of all of them. But as far as the Easter Feaster April horror event, this was the centerpiece watch party. This was the one. Look, I like Critters 2.
Yeah.
I like The Ruins. I very much like The Ruins.
Yes, I very much like that.
This to me is and I'm looking forward to our next watch party in 2 weeks, but this to me was the absolute pinnacle about films that I wanted to see, especially since the tone of the new movie that's coming out, Evil Dead Rises, is based on this. There's no other Evil Dead live action anything, whether the TV series, whether the 3 seasons of the TV series, whether the 3 movies in the proper, or the first 3 movies in the Evil Dead trilogy, none of them match this tone. So this was the watch party I was most looking forward to for the Easter Feaster event. And
Killer graphics, awesome right, and the cast, C or B, however you want to rate them, really took it home.
yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. All the characters delivered. It's not an iconic cast, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
The star of the show is just the twistedness of what's going on and just the sheer monstrosity. So if you guys decide to keep watching the actual movie, there's a cameo at the end by Bruce Campbell, but it has nothing to do with plot related. So I promised. You gotta get going.
Nah, I got work tomorrow morning at the mall.
No, I understand. It's cool.
Alright, cool.
Thanks
Yeah,
for.
sorry, man.
No, it's not a problem at all.
This month is like...
No, believe me, I understand. This week has been crazy for me. But so I promised everybody a rant. So
Alright, see you later, guys. I love you all.
thank you, Trauma Dom.
Bye.
We will see Tramadom in 2 weeks. Well, next week technically, but 2 weeks for our watch party of Return to Oz. So,
I'll hit you back up next week. I get paid.
all right.
All right.
So, okay, fans, here's your rant. Assume the position and grab your ankles because I'm going in dry. So, Evil Dead 2013 remake. Like I mentioned, this had this earned a budget this had a domestic gross of 54 million. Domestically, 97 million worldwide. So, off of a $17 million budget. Now, relatively decent business and certainly nothing to queef at. However, by comparison, you've got the universally panned A Nightmare on Elm Street remake, which came out 3 years after, so, around the same time, same decade. So that remake, remember, Evil Dead made 54 million domestically. Nightmare on Elm Street remake made 63 million. Evil Dead remake made 97 worldwide. Elm Street remake made 115. Now, despite the serious tone of this Evil Dead 2013, the gore and brutality was maintained, amplified, and certainly marketed. There was a reason why there was a red band trailer. Despite that switch up from the more classic comedic, slapsticky tone of the regular series, we got this. And to me, it still maintained the other side of the coin, which again was the bloodshed. So, with all that being said, what was the fan reaction? No Bruce Campbell, no deal. What a rousing slogan. Now then, we've gotten a deluge of horror remakes, sequels, Lego sequels, requels that are that basically all amount to nostalgia bait. Have we gotten all of this? As I mentioned with Tramadom, yes, we have. Was Evil Dead one of these cash grabs, these soulless, pointless recycling of member berries? No, the hell it wasn't. It's a solid story that doesn't trample all over the original. It doesn't bombard you with member berries or shameless recycling of iconic scenes from the original. The setup of the sisters' withdrawal gives the characters a reason to go to the camp and a reason not to leave. The flooded road forces them to remain isolated. The fact of the matter is, if you can't tell a good remake from a bad one, brother, that bees on yo ass. If you're going to say, for instance, any Resident Evil film is just as good as Dawn of the Dead from 2004, you have bad taste and there's no cure for stupid. But because your horror host Inkarnate ain't above kicking someone while they're down, it is my esteemed pleasure to deliver the following BTFO to the naysayers and the hardliners who dug their heels in and dismissed this film's validity because solely of the absence of Bruce Campbell. So, to all of you, I present the following. What's that? What's that? What we got there? Is that Bruce Campbell's name attached to this film? As a producer? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So, allow me to translate what every moronic YouTuber, film critic, and blogger couldn't get through their thick skull. The same actor who people were pining over to return to the film but didn't, resulting in some nonsensical boycott of this remake, is the same actor who's behind the camera producing the damn thing. Translation: Bruce Campbell wanted you to see this movie.
Well done, horror fans. You staged yourself a silent protest in solidarity of the same thespian who worked on this sincere endeavor behind the scenes. I've heard of shooting yourself in the foot, but I didn't think that it could be done with a boomstick that has the word groovy scrawled across its double barrels. This is what your objections and outcry was about? This is why this movie didn't get the love it deserved? Truly a proud moment to be a horror fan. Let's discuss the idiocy behind Bruce Campbell's absence from this film, because I hate to bring you breaking news, but spoiler alert, this is still a horror movie, right? I didn't confuse that. I didn't misconstrue that with the killing spree and the incantation of malevolent spirits. So, people, by and large, didn't bother to go see this movie to see if it was any good. Is that why you so pompously dismissed this film? Because it didn't reach your low standards? Take it from someone who generally isn't a fan of horror comedy, and hell, isn't even a fan, as I mentioned throughout this stream, of this series. People who missed this film, frankly, missed out. And honestly, y'all can miss me with your lame alibis. The trailers showed this to be a pure bloodbath. Oh, but it painted the cabin red without causing you to piss your pants yellow in laughter, so it wasn't worth your time. Explain how that makes any sense. How am I supposed to get scared? The movie hasn't made me laugh, am I right? Yeah, what? Special shout out to YouTuber Cinemassacre, who echoed this mantra of rejecting this film because of its lacking comedy, going so far as to downgrade his movie score because it didn't have Bruce Campbell in it. Looky here, you emaciated pair of goggles. At no point in this film's marketing was your low maintenance ass promised a return of Bruce Campbell on screen. You can't even say, well, I didn't watch the trailers, but you knew it was a remake. You must have known he was conspicuous by his absence. And again, this casual banishment of this film is what was maintained by fans far and wide upon release, and certainly in the 10 years since. So, way to go, Cinemassacre, you dweeb. Now, on to the upcoming sequel. Buckle up, fanboys, because you're gonna love this. You're lucky you're even getting this sequel next week. You utterly muddled the market. Let's go through the timeline of the last decade. A, you got the Evil Dead remake that we just watched 10 years ago, but you didn't like it because your brand of scary didn't come with enough slapstick. Okay, so B, the franchise opted to reverse course and go back to basics with Ash vs. the Evil Dead show. So there you go. You got your camp along with your cabin, and all was right in the world. And oh, by the way, y'all loved that program so much that the show got canceled. So now what? You didn't like the serious tone of this remake, and then you literally tuned out when you were given what you wanted. This was just as bad as what served as the next two fan demands to have come out in recent memory. If you'll indulge me for a minute, I'll explain and elaborate. Halloween 2018 came and went. And then every numbskull on Twitter was saying, whoa, man, I cracked the code, man. Just bring back Uri Slasher, man, and follow the Halloween formula. Only original cast members and final girls, am I right? You see, the way forward for horror is backwards thinking for its fans, derp. Really, morons? How did that work out when they brought back Neve Campbell for Scream 2022, considering she ain't even part of the series anymore? How did that turn out when they brought back Linda Hamilton for Terminator Woke Fate? How did that turn out for Netflix Chainsaw Massacre when they tried recasting a legacy character? And then Prey comes out, and the same cycle over. You get these idiots talking about, oh, we need to explore horror franchises in other time periods. Feudal Japan attacked by xenomorphs. The Hellraiser lament configuration in Greece. Yeah, why not have Freddy Krueger show up in Turks and Caicos, your dream destination brought to you by your living nightmares? Sure, guys, nothing says innovative quite like repetition, huh? Guys, modern Hollywood, and especially horror, cannot tell stories. They can't build characters. They can't manage franchises. They can't create new monsters. Why do you think that the majority of output we get nowadays is remakes? Why do you think Jordan Peele even has a career? Since this channel has gotten started, me and Traumadom, you heard it during the watch party, we've experienced a frequency of enjoying, 2 movies a year if we're lucky? 2021, Antlers. 2022, The Cursed and Orphan First Kill. 2023, God willing, Evil Dead Rise. Guys, I love you as horror fans, but some of our causes and many of our crusades really ain't worth a damn and ultimately prove counterproductive. I will close with this. The movie business has enough problems that it doesn't need its own fan base gumming up the works with not recognizing quality films and an internal bewilderment over what they want. Don't tell me that there is no evidence of that within the genre. Because, hey, if you need me to make a rundown with the greater horror genre, just like I did with the Evil Dead in the modern era, I'm happy to accommodate. Let me know if these names sound familiar in terms of box office duds by the decade. 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing. If it weren't for Hellraiser coming out in the same decade, this would have been named the scariest movie of the 80s. 1992, Candyman. The greatest 90s horror film. How did we manage that? The greatest horror film of the 90s we didn't even turn out for. 2006, Slither. An admitted comedy horror that's now a cult classic. 2013, Evil Dead Remake. All disappointing domestic receipts, all bona fide classics. 2023. Do not make Evil Dead Rise the next statistic because you can't recognize quality. Once again, guys, as horror fans, we have to admit that we've dropped the ball. This movie that we just watched absolutely was one of them. One of the greatest horror remakes of all time that to this day is not recognized. Furthermore, guess what? Much like how a lot of movies that came out, or a lot of sequels or prequels that came out after Predators of 2010, after that movie had been written off, a lot of movies after that proceeded to take their ideas from Predators. Much like that, guess what? The tone of this new film, Evil Dead Rise, there's nothing else like it in the franchise. Not the show, not the original trilogy, except for the remake. So, be thankful that you're even getting this film that, frankly, we don't deserve. So, get off your asses, stop making excuses, get out there, support good horror next week. Screw whatever's going on with Marvel. Inkarnate is here telling you the official kickoff to summer starts with horror. The genre that created the blockbuster. So, get out there and support Evil Dead Rises, the movie that you don't deserve. Rant over. So, after all that, if you liked this watch party, like the video and share it with your friends. If you hated it, subscribe to the channel and share it with your enemies. Shout out to me. Because for the last 2 weeks, I've posted content almost every day of the work week. This past work week, I posted content every day. We had, I might as well get into it now. So what's on the scene for the Mind's Eye? I do ask that everyone subscribe to my Clips channel, Mind's Eye Incisions, just like it sounds like. It's shorter versions of my long form video. Please subscribe to my Rumble if you haven't already. I'm currently muting the lost episodes of the watch party, Scream 4, Megan, Orphan, Deep Rising.
YouTube is going to be on my ass so that if I upload the video and it hears anything besides my voice, I'll get a copyright strike and it'll basically be banned. So that's what I'm working on. So as far as this past week, we obviously had the watch party today. Monday was a narration of the Twisted Land of Oz on the Mind's Eye Radio. On Tuesday, my normal streaming night, I did a airing my grievances of just me giving my thoughts on the Alice Asylum canceled campaign for funding. Wednesday was the Mind Games Scream stream, round 2 of Alice Madness Returns. Yesterday, I did a gut reaction of the Renfield trailer. So I guess that neatly brings us to the coming attractions. So, just for this April, I'm doing my Mind Games every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. And what do you call it? That will be a playthrough of Alice Madness Returns. That will be on Wednesday. Every Monday of April will be a lead-in with narrations on the Mind's Eye Radio of the Twisted Land of Oz. So, next week, Tramadam and I will be watching Evil Dead Rise. Now, we're going to be watching it at the Warwick Drive-In Theater, now that it's confirmed to be playing there. So, we will have a special video, a special live stream regarding that movie that I'll keep as a surprise until then. So, I ask that you come right back for the watch party, the final watch party of April, and the Easter Feaster event. That will be on Friday, April 28th, with a watch party of Return to Oz. I will be doing a Scream 6 reaction video, not a standard review. I have a coroner's report based on upcoming horror programs that are coming out this year and next year. And I will have an upcoming special Mind's Eye video I like to call A Tale of Two Series, so be on the lookout for that. So, mark your calendars and say your prayers. I've been Inkarnate, offering a word of caution. Fear the worst, so long you recognize who's best. You're resigned to your fate? Time to subscribe to your fears.
Warn your friends. Warn everyone.